YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Nerd Wave Plays. So let's not waste any time and we'll jump right into it. Hope everyone's having a great week. And where do we leave off with our buddy Roland? So we're level 4. And we got some gear. So, let's see. Before we go anywhere, why don't we,
Is there something you need?
why don't we check out... The Foot Lockers normally have some stuff in there, and these little boxes here, you find them littered everywhere. They always have some money, so worth checking out. You can kind of stock up a little bit without having to buy ammo, or it's just save yourself a little money. Let's see. These little ammo box, ammo crates. Yep. Little safes. Also money. Okay. Alright.
It's hard to seek new opportunities with old equipment. Upgrade now.
Anything worth it? So the storage deck upgrades, these give you these increase the maximum amount of ammo that you can carry. So you kind of see here toward the bottom here. On the bottom left corner, you'll see where it says 150, and then it says 200 right below that. That means you currently have 150 rounds of repeater ammo, and the maximum that you can carry is 200. So if you go here to repeater pistol SDU storage deck upgrade, you can increase that to 300 rounds. So 50% increase for $600. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Right now we're still pretty early, so the only thing I wanna upgrade is gonna be the combat rifle for now. So let's top off our ammo, and then we're gonna upgrade it, and it'll automatically fill our ammo to the max. Check it out. And this gives us 420 rounds from the 280 we have right now.
Bigger and better.
Oh, and we leveled up. Sweet. So this is our first point. And the first point has to go to your weapon skill, which is the Scorpio turret. Again, this has the longest cooldown of all the skills. But in my opinion, this is probably the best action skill overall in the game. Okay, so we got that. Now, what I like to do is, you'll see here, you can separate your weapons by what class they fall in. So we've got a sniper rifle, we've got a shotgun. So let's hold on to those since we don't have any more. But you'll see we have a ton of repeaters. And based on the rarity, white repeaters are typically the lowest quality. Not always. But we can probably sell most of these, make a little money, and clear up our backspace. Because see right now, you'll see there where it says 10 out of 12. That means that you have 10 items in your bag, in your storage bag, and you can carry a max of 12. So if we get rid of these repeaters, we can sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have one equipped. So that'll clear up, most of our bag right there. But real quick, so basically how I normally look at items. So let's look at the rifle first. So these are two different types of rifles. This one's more of a this one has the 3-round burst, and you can tell that because it has the small clip size of 12, and you can always test it out yourself if you're unsure. So you zoom in, see 3-round bursts, no full automatic for this guy. But just based on pure stats, let's see here. Let's go down to, yeah, this one's just so much better. A lot more damage, it's more accurate, quicker fire rate. Where it does fall short is the clip size. It's half the size of the Vladov. But the Vladov, again, this was the gun you started off with. It's not really good. It's just a cheap starter gun. So why don't we get rid of the Vladoff? The Vladoff.
Who knows what you're gonna find in the vault? Make sure you're packing.
And be done with it. And it sells for $43. Easy peasy. Okay. So next, why don't we compare the stats on these? So this is our only green. Whoops. I dropped this on accident.
Can't ever be too
So
rich.
this is our only green repeater. The bad repeater. So why don't we compare this guy to the others? So you kind of look and say, okay, look. When you compare side by side with this TVR repeater, you'll see the gearbox does more damage, and it has, it does 9 more points of damage. It has 9/10 of a quicker fire rate, but it loses about 4/10 of a point on accuracy. Not a big deal. Both firearms have the same clip size, and this one even has a little weapon zoom. So I'd say the bad repeater is the better one. And you see here the same thing, And obviously when all the stats are red, the other one's just a better firearm to have. So that green repeater, I think we're going to keep that one. That Hyperion one's nice because the accuracy is really good, but it does half the damage. So
Too good looking or too well armed.
let's go into the shop. Sell the ones we're not going to use. This will be an easy way of getting a lot of money. And let's put this under our secondary weapon, and we'll have the assault rifle as the primary. So our quest was that we got from TK Baja is we have to go and kill 9 toes. So if we turn up here to our map, see this little diamond? Basically, head toward the diamond. Easy enough. So we're going to be leaving the map very briefly. It's like a separate area. Whoops. I missed. Gotta be, combat rifle's not great up close. Go to the repeater. Boom. Stop moving. There you go. Boom. Easy enough. These little skag piles here with the skulls. Sometimes you'll get health, ammo, money maybe. Always worth looking. The game rewards you for exploring. You just gotta go and look and see what's what. Boom. There we go. Nailed it. Let's see here. Okay. So we got to destroy the barricade. Okay. Easy enough. It's not. This isn't a particularly difficult quest. But it's a really good start to he's kind of the first what you would call a boss character would be like. And we don't just walk in and get him, we kind of have to fight our way through this area, and I'll kind of show you what I mean. So here, let me pull the map up. So you see here, the main area is called the Arid Badlands. And you see all those little stars? And if you look at your key, it says transition. So it leads you to an area that is separated from the Arid Badlands, that you kind of not warp to, but travel to. It's not directly connected, so the only way back will be to fast travel or to go back through the origin point. So you see here,
over here. Bam!
this little sign, it says Skag Gully.
Time to give Nine Toes a piece of that.
So,
Woo! I'm
yeah,
up
this
there in
little
your
section
actual
is going to
system
be
with his
separate
location. Come and see me
from
once
the
you put his
other
bits to the grinder.
from this main part of the map. There's certainly more parts of the map. You know, this is just the beginning area, and you'll probably, I'd say, best guess is we'll probably be about level 20 when we leave this area. You do spend a good chunk here, leveling up and stuff, and the previous areas are a little smaller. It's just leveling takes a little longer, just the process in general. But anywho, let's ammo up. Let's see if there's anything worth buying. Usually there's not.
And you won't regret it.
Oh, we got a healing shield here. But it's almost all of our money. I mean, this one's a little better. The only difference is they both have very slow health regeneration, but the recharge rate is 33% higher with this one, but the price is more than double. You know what? Let's hold off. Let's not buy anymore. We already picked up the SDU. Let's make a little more money before we drop that kind of dough on a shield. We don't want to find ourselves in a spot where we can't even afford ammo, and we'll have to go and grind and run around just to get little bits of ammo. So let's hold off a bit. So let's see if we can pick these guys off from a distance. Nope. Goodness.
Target.
Boom. Oh, okay. Here. Oh, aggressive. Boom. Okay. Oh. They weren't quite done. Skag Slayer. Challenge completed. Oh, so I think I briefly mentioned this, but if you look at here under your quests, there's a section here for challenges, and it tells you all the criteria you have to meet to get this challenge. So if you scroll down to where it says Skag Killer, oh, here we go. You see, so we have to kill 50 skags, and we get 1,000 experience points for killing 50 skags. The next one up in the chain is sit, stay, play dead. And that's for 250 skag kills, and we get 2,000 XP for that, and so on and so on. So normally these get accomplished just while you're questing anyway, but if you want to take a break from questing, challenges are, you know, easy way to get some XP, level up if you're having difficulty with the spot. But normally, if you do all the side quests, I find you don't have too much trouble progressing through the main story. Okay, so let's look at the map here. And we have to find this gun stash, and then we can kill Nine Toes. So that's coming here, and you see here toward the southeast, that's where Nine Toes is going to be hiding. And there's more to this area. We will be back. There's more to this area to explore, but right now we're pretty much exploring the southern tip of the map here. But there's more to explore, there's more quests, and then once we get those quests, we'll come back and knock those out. Got him. Okay, ammo up. Boom. Just for time reference, today is Monday, April the 12th, and it's about 7:15 p.m. here, so you probably won't see this episode air for several weeks because I've got a big backlog of other content that still needs to get uploaded. And here we are. Oh, and it's a repeater, and check it out. Interesting. So we'll lose a few points in damage, but we get a lot more points in accuracy, and the fire rate is also higher. You know, why don't we give this a shot? Why don't we give it a shot? Ooh, and we got a nice... So the stats aren't any better than our current weapon, but it's a different type. This is more of like a support machine gun. Well, it also says support machine gun. But look at that clip size, 50 rounds. These guns also have an atrocious reload time, but again, for a 50 round clip, are you going to complain? Boom. Are you going to complain? Oh, we could. Boom. Oh yeah, that's great. Missed. Yeah, pretty accurate this one. Pretty darn accurate. I like it. I think we'll hang on to that one. Really good accuracy for a repeater pistol, because normally it doesn't typically get that high. But you'll notice the Hyperion guns have excellent accuracy. Okay, we're almost gonna hit level 6, so I think we'll hit level 6 before we even get to 9 tones, perhaps. Maybe. We'll be pretty close. Alright, so let's ammo up while we're here. Okay, we're already maxed out there. Let's max out the repeater. Anything worth checking out here? You'll notice different vendors have different selections, different gear, so... Let's buy a quick, and then we'll buy one healing kit, just in case.
The Crimson Lance got nothing on
That's
my
the grenade
weapons.
mon. Okay. Oh. Nice shoot. Dropped another one. Yeah, they're not making it easy. They're not gonna make this easy. There we go, level 6. Boom. So, now that we have level 6, now we can start putting points in our talent tree. So, since I'm going to be soloing, most of my points are going to go into the infantry tree. It's probably the best tree for soloing. However, there's some skills I do like in the support and medic trees. Namely, I like defense for the shield recharge speed. Quick charge is nice for the kill skill for the shield recharge. And maybe we'll do barrage later on, or deploy. Don't really care for grenadier. Stockpile. You know, I don't run out of ammo that often enough to justify putting points into this. And then supply drops at the bottom here. Not too important. Fitness though, love fitness. 25% health, great. Overload is fantastic because when you max it out, 60% magazine size with all weapon types. There's a similar skill here in infantry, but it's only for assault rifles, and you get 45% magazine size. But you get the recoil reduction too, so that's good. But I mean, with both of these skills, your weapons are going to be abnormally sized clips, which means you're shooting more, which means more DPS. And DPS is the name of the game. Grit is nice as well. I like grit. Stats pretty good too. 1% health a second. But for now, we're going to start with impact. 30% bullet damage per level. So maxed out, it'll be 15 points. And this is with all weapons that do bullet damage. So explosive weapons like rocket launchers, grenades are excluded. But yeah, it's just a nice small boost. But it's a consistent boost that does not require kill an enemy prior to it being active. So again, for a non-kill skill, it's pretty solid. We want to do damage. Oh, I missed him twice. Okay, took care of you. Took care of you. Let's get some ammo. Got a healing kit. Cool. Now we got 2. So if we head up here, you'll notice there's this little place you drop to, but there's no way up after for the time being. You will be stuck. So take this time to reload if you haven't. We're already loaded up. So I think that's it there. Let's do this.
You woke the wrong
You
dog.
woke the wrong dog.
Ah, yeah!
Doing the DMX style taunt, or the DX style taunt from not WrestleMania, WWE. It was the WWF. Back in my day, it was just the WWF. But apparently that name got taken by the WWF, the World Wildlife Fund. So then they became the WWE instead. Drop the Scorpio turret. Hit him. Boom.
We keeping score here.
Easy. Grenade. Oh, okay. Switch weapons. Whoa. Yeah, he came out. They can jump. Those skags, they can jump. Oh boy. We're down. But we're not out.
Another notch on my whip.
You get a second wind. If you kill an enemy while you're down, you get another shot. Come on. Come on, little guy. Boom.
Oh yeah,
Drop them.
that was all me.
Okay. That's it. Yeah, not too hard. Not too bad. We lived. Didn't even have to use my health potions. I should have. I should have switched to one, but we're alive. It's all good. And check it out here. We got a weapons case. Not all the weapons cases look identical. We got a shotgun, and we have a submachine gun. Cool. We don't have one of those yet. It's always a great idea to have at least one weapon type of every variety, because you never know when you're going to run out of ammo. And if you run out of your primary, you know, let's say I mostly use combat rifles. If you're out of ammo, you know, and you only have a bunch of combat rifles in your bag, you're screwed. So it's like, well, I can use a shotgun here. Well, not as great as my combat rifle. It's something, and it'll tide you over. Ooh, this one's pretty good because you get incendiary damage on top of it. Even though the base damage is low, the fact that it adds incendiary damage on top of that is a definite nice perk. And oh, you know what? There was a shield over here. And this little shield looks like a pure upgrade for what I had previously. That's not bad. Doesn't have the health regen, but nice capacity, pretty quick recharge. This should serve us well, and this should serve us well going forward. Gearing up. Name of the game as well. DPS and getting better gear. We're always on the hunt for better gear. Okay. Ammo. Other weapons.
Always room for more
Right
loot.
here. Get another repeater. Ooh. And a sniper rifle. Alright, let's go see. What we have here, some monies. Okay. Well, that's that there. I do want to chest out this incendiary repeater, so we're going to switch to you. We can use the this machine gun now, so let's switch to you as well and give that a try. Now that we can head back up, let's make our way out back to the entrance. Turn in this quest.
That was the first step on your journey.
Okay.
You must listen. Who I am is not
Let's
important.
heal up
The
as
first thing you
well.
must know, the vault is real. People will mislead you. They will try to use you, and you cannot be swayed in your purpose. The vault is here.
Close enough.
And we will find
Close
it.
enough.
This world is full of dangers.
Alright.
Still yourself and go.
So sometimes the enemies will respawn on the way out. Sometimes they don't. Depends how long you've been away. They weren't gone too long, but these skags decided to spawn on us. Okay. Now there's some dead skags. Big deal. Easy enough. Okay. Okay, now our bags are full, or our storage is full. That's fine. We're not too far from the vending machine, so we'll sell. Get some more space. Let's try out this bad boy. So incendiary weapons are great against flesh enemies. Enemies with no shields, basically. The incendiary just burns them up over time. So even though the base damage is lower than the other repeater, you can shoot him once or twice, hide, take cover, and the incendiary fire will burn for a period of time. So you have, you know what, in an RPG would be called, a DOT, damage over time. So very helpful, especially in certain firefights where you are outgunned and you kind of have to hit and run just to stay alive. So, anywho, we haven't really used this too much yet, so I'm going to keep both assault rifles, and I like the ladyfinger a little more than the bad repeater, so we're going to keep that and sell the other two. That SNS makes pretty good damage. 30 damage is nice, but accuracy is pretty bad. Fire rate's okay. The clip size is nice though, but we're going to keep the ladyfinger. Now, how about the shotguns? This one's worth a little. 62 and 68, 66 damage. Let's just do a comparison. All right. Yeah, this TDR one's on the left. All it does is a little more damage than the other one. Not huge. Accuracy's a lot worse. Fire rate's slower. So we'll sell the $62 one. And then the snipers. Let's see here. So the Jacobs, good damage, really good accuracy. The fire rate is pretty bad. But, you know, it is a sniper rifle, of course. Sniper rifles tend not to have really good fire rates. The Vladov does have more than double the fire rate and double the clip size, though. And they both have 200% critical hit damage. I think we'll take the trade-offs, and we'll keep the Vladov and sell the Jacobs. Since we're not playing a sniper, the absolute max damage isn't necessary. Well, and we'll sell our old shield as well. We don't need it anymore. This new shield is clearly superior. So thank you, shield. You've been helpful, but it's time to move on. Oh, let's ammo up over here.
Don't know who to trust? You can always trust the gun at your side.
Okay. Okay, so let's go turn this in. Get our reward. So I kind of walked you through my part of the process when it comes to comparing weapons and stuff, and you'll do this on your own as well. I won't be doing this all the time. You know, I'm not going to walk you through it every single time I want to sell something. Maybe if it's a tricky item.
Bullseye!
But what I will do, I will just kind of sell, keep what I want to keep, sell the rest of the junk, and keep the bag open for more loot. All the loots. Boom. No, you don't, little skag. No, you don't. Got him. SNS guns really grew on me. The rifles in particular. I didn't like them at first. It's like, despite sometimes the other stats not being incredible,
Critical hit!
crazy big sizes. I mean, you can just keep shooting. You just can shoot indefinitely, practically. Of course, the reload time is longer, but, you can't have it all. If not, the gun would be too overpowered, and the game would be boring. And we don't want that. We don't want it to be too easy.
Hey, newcomer.
We want a
I've been
challenge.
looking for you. Thanks. There are just some things that are too hard to do without the use of my eyes.
So, quest completed. We got some experience points. And we got another quest to go back to Zed. So,
I'll see you
let's
later.
head back. Town. We're right around the corner. And we leveled up. What do you know? We leveled up. Okay, we'll wait to get back to town before we put our skill point in. Level 7! Making progress. Making pretty good progress. So town is pretty safe. On occasion, you do get some bandits who stumble in. It's more of a problem at lower levels. Let's put our next point into impact. Typically, I like to max out a particular skill before I move on to the next. You know, I want to get the best value. I want to get the most points or the best benefit I can. So I don't want to jump around in that direction. I will jump around on trees after you filled an individual skill, but I don't want to put a point in here and then put a point in Sentry. And I find if you spread out the points too much,
Hey there, stranger.
it may not give you the results you're looking for.
Well, I'll be damned. You killed 9 toads.
Okay.
You should get me a drink to
And check
celebrate
it out.
sometime.
We've got our first grenade
Might wanna
mod,
check out the
little
bounty board and
experience,
see if
and a
anyone else
good
has
chunk
a
of
job
cash.
for you.
And the bounty board is open again. What's the bounty
That'll
board?
do for now.
That's a grenade
Well, the bounty
mod.
board
Equip that, and you'll find that your protein grenades are suddenly more powerful and are now equipped with special abilities. Always
is
be on the
right
lookout
here.
for new and different grenade mods to supercharge your
We're going to
arsenal.
be able to, you know, get additional quests from here. Okay, so we got those.
Are you the one?
Oh, and you'll notice here that we got our first point in weapons proficiencies. So the combat rifle, we get plus 6% reload speed. So we level it again. You get it by using the gun, and I believe it's actually I'm not certain if it's by kills or just simply firing and hitting a target. I'm not 100% certain.
Want to kill all the crap people ask?
But yeah, the more you use the weapon, obviously the more proficient you become, the better your skills get. Different weapon classes have different perks, so you'll probably have one or two you specialize in, but you will use others. You will use others. That I can guarantee. So we got 2 quests here. TK, and that says level 12, but since we're just gonna talk to him, nope, shouldn't be too bad. The other one here is Catch a Ride. Catch a Ride! Who's shooting at me? Oh, these two. These clowns. Come on. Got you. No problem. Whoa! What? What's the skag? It's always the skags. Burn, baby, burn! Boom. And you, my friend, are last. Boom. I don't know where the skags came from. I don't think I got too... I didn't think I got that close to their lot, but I guess I did. Okay. So now we got another level 10 quest. Interesting. I'm on level 7. Did I pick up all the quests from... Yeah, the sign looks like it's red, so... Huh. Well, let's see. Normally the quests that you pick up are around your level. Maybe 1 or 2 levels, but 3 levels? Little high. A level 10 quest at level 7 would definitely be tricky.
You're not a skag, are you?
So, let's go talk to him.
Lucky you. I only shoot skag.
Okay,
Mostly anyways.
these are a little easier. One's level 7, one's level 9.
And don't let those...
So we can't do this one yet. Difficulty's hard. This one we can tackle. It's level 7. We have to kill Scar and reclaim TK Baja's leg. Interesting. So right now we're coming in at about the 40-minute mark recording time. So I think we're gonna call it a day here. And I'm actually kind of surprised because it took a little longer than I thought it would to get that quest done. You know, granted, we did make some pauses for things, but overall, we're making good progress. Gained 3 levels today from the last day. Got some new gear. So, yeah, let's check out the loot bag real quick. Yeah, nothing really to sell. We're gonna hang on to this stuff here. We got a grenade mod. We got a nice little shield, new repeater, new rifle. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. So, yeah, because if we go into Skag Gully, I like to knock these 2 quests out at the same time. That's easily another 20-30 minutes, so we'll well be over our normal our standard runtime. So why don't we call it a day? And next episode, we're gonna continue, head back to Skag Gully, knock out a few quests, and there actually is a 3rd quest we pick up in Skag Gully as well. So that'll take a little more time. So yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's check the vendors real quick. See if we can find something good.
Equipment working, more or less.
Yeah, nothing I want to spend money on. Let's check the. Okay. I don't want to spend any more money on that. I do have $4,000 in change now, so that's not bad. Ooh, it's a purple. But number 1, we can't afford the gun. Number 2, you'll notice it's an assault rifle, but it only has 6 rounds in the clip. So it does a lot of, it does a good chunk of damage per shot, but it fires really slowly. I mean, accuracy is really good, but this is my least favorite type of assault rifle or combat rifle. I mean, I just don't. I mean, 6-round clip to me is pretty much useless. I don't, in a rifle, no. Sniper rifle, different story. An assault rifle, not gonna work for me. And yeah, there's a shotgun, a repeater. Yeah, nothing really. It's like, no offense, Marcus, but normally your goods are like the reject bin. Not until you get well later into the game, and even then, it's just really cheap stuff. On occasion, you do find some good gear in here. You do find an upgrade. But normally, I find them to be a bit overpriced. $500 for a submachine, a pretty whatever submachine gun with no real stat bonuses, and so it's white rare level, so it's the least rare, and there's no level requirement, so you can use this straight from level 1, which is nice if you don't have a submachine gun, but we already have one. And yeah, anywho, if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Later days.